The marshmallow catapult mishap. Benny the Badger had never missed the annual Forest Fair's invention contest. Last year, he built a self-peeling banana machine. It worked, sort of. The judges were still finding banana strings in their fur weeks later. This year, he had a sweeter idea, a marshmallow catapult. It was simple, fun, and, most importantly, sticky. Benny loved anything sticky. "I call it the Mallow-matic 3000, he announced proudly, unveiling a wooden contraption that looked like a cross between a slingshot and a wheelbarrow. A bowl in the back held fluffy marshmallows. A spring-loaded arm wound tight with twine was set to fling the treats at a target. The target? A cardboard castle 20 feet away built by the beavers, hit the bullseye, and the marshmallow would ring a tiny bell. Easy. "I just need to calibrate the launch angle," Benny muttered, adjusting a twig and leaf lever. "Enter Ruby the raccoon." Ruby didn't believe in simple, she believed in spectacle. Last year, she'd set up a popcorn volcano at the snack tent. It worked perfectly until it exploded popcorn into the mayor's hat. "What's that, Benny?" she asked, circling the Mallow-matic like a hawk. "My entry for the contest," Benny said. "Precision, elegance, and just the right amount of goo." Ruby squinted. "It's good, but it could be better. Needs more spring. Maybe a triple pulley launcher and a rubber sap recoil enhancer." "Ruby," Benny started, but she was already rooting through her backpack, pulling out coils of vine, bits of rubber, and a suspicious amount of glitter. Before Benny could protest, Ruby was tightening vines, adding springs, and rigging a foot pedal. "There," she said, brushing her paws. "Now it's got flair." The catapult now looked like a marshmallow-launching siege weapon from a sugar-fueled medieval dream. Benny was skeptical. "Are you sure it'll still hit the target?" "Of course," Ruby grinned. "It'll hit a target." That was not comforting. The time for the contest came quickly. Forest creatures gathered in a clearing, sitting on logs and mushroom stools. The cardboard castle stood proud in the middle of the field, and behind it, various inventions lined up for demonstration. "Contestant 5, Benny the Badger and the Mallow-matic 3000, the announcer called. Benny rolled his enhanced contraption into place. Ruby gave him a thumbs up from the crowd. With a deep breath, Benny loaded a marshmallow the size of a hamster, stepped on the pedal, and let it fly. The results were immediate and disastrous. The marshmallow launched at warp speed, missed the castle entirely, and rocketed into the snack tent. A soft thwomp was followed by a loud splat as marshmallow goo coated a tray of acorn cookies. "Oh no," Benny whispered. Before he could react, the catapult's overloaded springs recoiled wildly, slinging a second marshmallow, this one hitting the pie judge directly in the snout. A third missile arced gracefully through the air, landing in Mayor Albert's top hat. The crowd gasped, then someone snorted. A squirrel giggled, a possum howled with laughter. Within seconds, the field had turned into a marshmallow battlefield. Kids grabbed half-melted ammo and joined in. Benny ducked as a flying puff soared over his head. Ruby was cackling, lobbing mini-mallows with a spoon like a trebuchet. "Benny!" the announcer shouted over the chaos. "This is not regulation." "I didn't mean for this to happen," Benny cried, as a sticky blob smacked his tail. By the time the dust and sugar settled, the fairgrounds looked like a desert war zone. The snack tent sagged. The mare's feathers were matted with fluff. The judges were chewing thoughtfully. "Well," Judge Toad said, licking a glob from his spectacles, "the aim was a disaster." "But the entertainment value," added Judge Mole, holding a marshmallow-topped pie, 10 out of 10. "And the taste," said Mayor Albert, eating the one from his hat. "Divine." Benny blinked. "So, did I win?" The judges conferred, then nodded. "You win Best Crowd Favorite and Most Unexpected Use of Snack Food." Ruby bounced over, grinning. "See? I told you more spring would help." Benny sighed, sticky from head to paw. "Next year, Ruby, remind me to build a salad spinner." "But where's the fun in that?" she laughed. And somewhere in the trees, a marshmallow forgotten by gravity finally fell, landing with a plop on a startled raccoon's head.